still be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
Hey cuties, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora, and today I am back with another speed build video, and I am so excited to be bringing this build for you because it is a base game starter home, which I have been meaning to build another base game home in such a long time, probably years at this point, and I just have not gotten around to it. I rarely build on this channel anymore, which whenever I do a speed build, I'm like, oh my god, I need to build more, and then I never end up doing that for whatever reason, because I love building so much. Like, the freaking joy it brings me, like, I can't even explain. I love just building and having something on in the background that I listen to or that I watch. It's just so calming, and I love creating houses and taking pictures of it and sharing it with you. It's just, I don't know, it's such a good feeling. So I love doing it. Don't do it enough by a long shot, but I can try. You know, I'm saying it again, I want to build more, so maybe this time I actually follow up with it. But I have heard, you probably have as well, or maybe not, that the game, the Sims 4 base game, is going to be free on the 18th of October. So I thought this is like the perfect timing for me, or the perfect wake-up call to be like, hey, you did want to build a base game house. So, you know, I went into the game and I did it. It was very fast because it's not just a base game build, it's also a starter home. So my options were very limited of things I could choose and do. I didn't really want to rely on the debug too much. I wanted to build a house using the actual money I had and pay for everything that I put on this lot. So there's going to be a little bit of landscaping, but obviously, as you can imagine, with a starter home, it's kind of minimal, which I'm not mad at. I feel like, especially in Oasis Spring, the world that we are building in, it's very easy to get away with minimal landscaping because it's, you know, a desert. There's not a lot going on. I do end up, for the screenshots, moving this build over to the lot on the left of this because I think it just looks way nicer. So that's what we do, because the dinosaur in the background, as cute as it is, it kind of didn't work out for me for the screenshots. So we are gonna move it in the end for the pictures. So don't get distracted by that. It's still the same building. I did at the end forget to like change the wallpaper on one bit, so I had to re-upload it to the gallery, but it is all fixed now. So if you see on the exterior wallpaper that there's like an error, don't stress out. I fixed it in the final version of this, just not in the video. I noticed when I took screenshots that it was kind of off, and like I didn't change the wallpaper to what I actually changed it to, and I'd say changed a lot of times there. Let's move past this. I was just really excited to build this, like I said, and I remember when I first picked up The Sims 4, like ages ago. When was it? 2014. I didn't really feel like building something myself. In The Sims 3, I never built anything, at least not aesthetically. I always just built for function, so I usually just had a huge box with a roof on top that had all the rooms and items that I needed. But building in The Sims 3 was just hideous and so annoying. If you messed up, you pretty much had to start from zero. It was not intuitive or nice to build in The Sims 3 for me, so I never did. But in The Sims 4, it's so much fun. Like, I'm so excited every time I get to build now. But like I said, back in the Sims 3 days, I never built. So when I started Sims 4, I thought I was not going to enjoy it. So for the first few months, I would always grab buildings off of the gallery, and it really helped me that people did like starter homes, so I didn't have to think about it. Could just pop it down, because the EA starter homes, we all know they have issues. Like, they're not cute and they need help. There can be done so much more with those, but they're just not nice. There's a lot of like open space where there's no items, and it just looks odd and kind of not intentional. It looks like someone just like built it for function, like back when I did in The Sims 3. And I just, you know, I thought it might be helpful to have more base game starter homes out now that people can grab the game for free in a month's time. They also announced that everyone starting now, I think starting yesterday or something, until the 18th of October, who has the base game can grab a kit for free, which I obviously didn't use in this pack, but I had a look at, and there's some really cute items in there, so don't miss out on that until the 18th, I believe. You can grab that if you have the Sims 4 base game, which I think it's quite nice. I do know that last time they made the base game available for free, that some people got like frustrated about having to spend money on it 5 years ago when people now get the game for free, which doesn't make sense to my logic because you got 5 years out of gameplay. Me, I got like thousands of hours out of gameplay out of the game, so I can't really be mad at that. Also, I don't really understand it because someone getting something for free that I paid for doesn't take anything away from me, so I don't really get the issue in the first place. And then I think that's why they gave people the kit for free, because they kind of wanted to calm those people, but it did not. I feel like it did the opposite. Like, I feel like people got more mad being like, I get a $5 kit when I could have had like the base game for free that I paid whatever money on. And it's just frustrating for me because can't we all just be happy for people to get things for free? Like, if you can't afford the base game, or if you're young or whatever, I'm just happy for you that you get to have access to it now. Like, I don't really understand why people are getting angry about it. I have kind of removed myself from Twitter for the time being because I'm just kind of over it, you know. It's obviously frustrating. I get if you have literally just bought the game and it was maybe something you saved up for a while, and now you know that it becomes free in a month's time. I do get that that is like very frustrating, and I can see how then you're kind of like, ugh, but you shouldn't be mad at other people, you know. You still got the game. It is what it is. It is frustrating. It's the same as buying an item full price just to see that a week later it's like 50% off or something. It is annoying. I get that, but most people have had the base game for a while now, so you know, I paid like 50, 60, probably 60 euros on it ages ago. That was like 2014, so I got like 8 years out of gameplay or building or create a sim time out of this, so I'm not mad. I'm just excited that more people get to have access to the game and get to try it out, and you know, maybe join the Sims community after they have access to the game. It's just exciting for me, and yeah, let me know what you think about that. But like I said, I hope that this will help people who only have the base game and want to start off in probably Oasis Spring, because I don't know how this building would look in any of the other worlds. Hopefully it will help them start off with a home that hopefully isn't as ugly as the EA starters. Okay. I don't want to praise myself too much, but I think this is better looking than the EA starters, and it's just reminded me that I really do need to build more. And I think a lot of times when I build for the channel, so for a video, I try to restrict myself on items and try not to use too many different packs, but in the end I think I should just build whatever I feel like. And sometimes doing challenges like that, building with a base game only when I've had access to all of these packs for quite some time, is really not just humbling, but it's also really nice. It was very easy on my brain to build this. It took only like an hour, and usually my builds take me forever because I am just so indecisive. Plus, starter homes are always faster to build because you don't have a lot of funds, so you can really just put the basics on the inside and make it look a little bit nicer with some decorative things. I did really want to put a pool in the back as well, but I didn't have enough money. So if you do end up getting this build and your sim earns a little bit of money, definitely do put a pool in the backyard, because Oasis Springs is always sunny and I feel like the people there deserve a pool. So, you know, you should put a pool if you earn it and get this house. I did try, you can see here, like I did try to put a pool, but it would have been a tiny pool, and I was like, that's kind of ridiculous. I'll just not do it because it's super expensive as well. And I just used the money on some other things that I put out there, and it was just, yeah, it's just a really fun experience. I hope you end up liking the build as much as I do. I really think it's cute. I kind of like the little odd windows on the second floor. I do love the second floor. It's so like eccentric with all the different windows and the open space up there. I really like it. And I also really like the exterior look of this building. I don't know, I like it. I love building modern homes, to be honest. I am so much better usually at building modern homes. I don't know if they come out better, but in the process, for me, it's much easier to build a modern exterior than it is to build a traditional home. It's probably because I honestly have no idea what I'm doing when I build traditional homes, and my floor plans are even weirder looking when I build a traditional home than they are with modern homes, because I feel like modern homes have like a lot of, I don't know, like a lot of boxy shapes kind of attached to each other. And with traditional homes, I do try to put in a little more quirkiness by adding like a few more pop outs of walls, or like a rounded wall, or you know, something like that. Something that's maybe like on an angle, and then it gets super complicated to do the floor plan on the inside. But I definitely do want to build another traditional home as well. Maybe I could do like a traditional base game starter too. That could be fun, you know, having like both of the two so you could choose which one you prefer. But with that said, this video is coming to an end here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you like the starter, and yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye.
Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much.